Welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to show you what you could expect from Emirates business class on their 777-200LR in the 222 configuration. Please follow me on Instagram at BrandonJohnson10K for behind the scenes looks at content that I will be reviewing in the future. So yes, I was brave enough to try some would say the dreaded Emirates business class on their 777, which is really a shame because they have such a great product on select 777s, and even just the regular standard 777s that do have first class, and even with the old suites. But I'll tell you, the seat is not that bad. Flight was pretty empty. This is a fifth freedom flight from Rio de Janeiro to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and you can see here the seat. The seat's very comfortable. Here to the right side, you've got the power outlet, headphone jack, USB ports, seat controls to the right. Up there you've got a light, the remote for the in-flight entertainment system. You got the tray table in there. I'll show you that a bit later, as I couldn't figure it out on the first try. It happens. But again, I think this is actually a fairly private 222 configuration with the divider. The divider is actually comes up pretty far and the seat's further back, so that's a plus. There you've got the special bin here for drinks. That is a nice feature of the Emirates business class seats. And if you want to compare it, check out my review of the A380 in comparison to this. Now, one thing I do like about this is the footwell. There's a little pouch there you could put something in, but there is no footwell. You've got a literature pocket here, kind of that separates the seat. Got a couple waters in there. Nice size in-flight entertainment screen. Got the flashy, blingy, the wooden accents on this Emirates. I do like the more subdued version in the new Emirates, kind of redone cabins in Emirates A380, at least that I experienced on the premium economy on the A380 from Emirates. So here's a look at the tray table, how that functions. It's a heavy tray table, so yeah, with one hand while filming it was a little tough to get out, but there it is. Look at that glossy finish, but sturdy tray table. The one thing is you'd need to put the tray table back in order to get out if you wanted to use the bathroom. On the left side here, you can adjust this armrest here down for more comfort while sleeping. Now, this was a 2-hour and 20-minute flight or so from Rio to Buenos Aires. You can see here in the window, you got the push button shades, which is much better than the Dreamliner shades that with the dimming windows. Yeah, just one of the worst things to me in aviation as far as inventions for passenger comfort that really don't do the job when the sun is beaming directly on you. So here's a look at the seat when you go to the lay flat mode. I guess I should have moved that stuff. I was too lazy, I guess. But so you get the idea there. I'm 5'11". And I think it would be a comfortable flight to sleep on. And here's a look at the bedding and the headphones. Headphones were okay. So I'm gonna leave you with the takeoff, and I'll be back with more on the flight. Okay, so let's take a look at the bathroom here on the 777. So Nothing too special about the bathroom. Again, bathroom wasn't an issue because the flight really wasn't full on this leg. Now this is EK-247, which originates in Dubai, stops in Rio de Janeiro, and goes on to Buenos Aires. So no windows in this bathroom. Nice flower. So you did have a hot towel service after takeoff. Now there were pre-departure beverages, choices of water, juice, or champagne. I did have champagne, which I didn't film. You are handed warm nuts before the meal service comes out. I'll show you the menu a little bit after this. So you've got warm bread that came out. Now the appetizer was marinated octopus that I had. That was excellent. The main had filet mignon with mustard and coffee sauce, roasted sweet potatoes, sauteed spinach, and snow peas. The filet was honestly tough, and the dessert was a white chocolate eclair with dulce de leche. That was excellent. So overall, I would say the meal was average to above average. So I'm gonna let you take a look at the menu, and I'll be back with the Wi-Fi options. Okay, so let's take a look here. Here are the Wi-Fi options for the flight. Now, if you're an Emirates Skywards Platinum member, you do get free Wi-Fi. Or even if you're a Blue member, but you're traveling in first class, you do get free Wi-Fi. But there is no first class on this particular aircraft, on this particular 777. So I'm going to leave you with the award-winning ICE entertainment, in-flight entertainment system. And I'll be back with my final thoughts on the flight. Okay, welcome back. So I wanted to give you my final thoughts on this flight. Now, for a Fifth Freedom flight, I'm going to say that the meal is very plentiful. They give you a lot of food for such a short flight. So I would say the meal portions are generous. The seat, well, I know many don't like the 222 configuration. One positive I think about that configuration is the lack of the footwell. So I often think these seats can be more comfortable to sleep in than some of the more modern or advanced seats that you see, even those with the door. I felt from the 222 standpoint, the privacy isn't bad actually. The divider comes up pretty far and the seat is kind of far back, so I feel that was a pretty good design in the way that this 222 is configured. So I would actually venture to say it's the most private 222 business configuration that you can run into. So not the worst case scenario in that. Now, with that in mind, there isn't much storage at the seat, so that's a con on that. Again, you saw the Wi-Fi prices. I mean, I didn't purchase it for this short of a flight. As far as the service goes, I thought the service was fine. Nothing really stood out to me on this short leg. It was fine for what it was for the flight. But that was my experience on EK-247, the Fifth Freedom flight from Rio de Janeiro to Buenos Aires, Argentina. As always, I do appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with a friend. Thank you.
¿Te atreves o te conformas con lo que da él? Te quiero pegar flotando en la piel. Es que a veces no hay más veces, baby, tú siendo fiel a que lo que dice él. Pero él no te dice la noche de motel que tanto te amo no te quiso responder, que prefiero una groupie a tener tu piel cuando lo vas a ver. No no es un secreto que quiero darte escondidas, yeah. No es un secreto que he guardado pose solo pa' ti. No es un secreto que lo sacaré en tu vida, yeah. No es un secreto, yeah. No es un secreto, yeah. Pero en secreto como las pacas de un narco. Sos exclusivo a baby pa' ti todo el palco. Yo a ti te canto toda la noche entera. No te coseo y te como entera, yeah. Si pestañeas yo vengo a robarte. No somos pintores pero hacemos arte. En ese encaje que yo quiero darte, yeah. Basta de imaginarte. Yo